87%. I send really fucked up shit to people, and I'm like, so this is how I operate. I go into magnifying glass on Instagram. I click on the middle top row. I scroll, find something fucked up. Go through my contact list. Who can deal with how fucked up this is? Whose vibe really fucking fits with this fuckery? And I scroll, and I'm like, oh, this one right here. Haven't talked to this bitch in a while. Yeah, you're good. Oh, and this one too. Oh, and you're good. And you're at you, and you. And this one. And I'm like, send. And then I laugh hysterically because I instantaneously, as soon as I press that send button, I know exactly what they're thinking. Like, what the fuck? I'm never gonna sleep again from this horror that he just sent me. What the fuck? Why would he send me this? Why would he send me this? And then they probably say it like 4 or 5 more times, like, why would he do this? Why? Why? I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing. And then they retaliate with something even more fucked up. And then I'm like, why? Oh my god, that's so fucked up. That's weird. Why would you send me this? This is messed up. Like, did I need to know? Did I need to? Did you wake up in that morning, in that day, and you thought to yourself, oh, you know who would really benefit from knowing about this fucking shit? John. He's the one. He's who I choose. Chemicals. You know, sometimes too, can I tell you something? I know this is gonna sound so fucking, I wanted to say notorious, not notorious, nostalgic. Everyone says this word every single day, and it really makes me upset because it's like you could choose any other word, and it just feels like very much like Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 1. maybe Iron Man 3 a little bit, but like, so Tony Stark was very like,
Skewer incoming!
a person who has excessive interest or admiration of themselves. Okay, let's like dissect this one. When you're an innovator, you have to have a different scope of reality because when you innovate, you have to thoroughly digest reality in a different way than your average everyday consumer because you have to think of all four corners of it versus someone who has a simple mind and just thinks about using it. And when you think about things too, Tony Stark, he produces all kinds of new age technologies and really innovates the world. Why? Because he cares and he wants a better world for everybody and he wants to change things and he wants to bring ease and he wants everybody's focus to be on efforts that really make a difference and he wants to give humanity an opportunity to fill in the gaps that he put in. Great example in fucking being warm and caring and being that person that tucks you in at night and keeps you back, you know, whatever else. You know, he really allowed people to do that when he created all of these different technologies, right?
Be advised.
Anyway,
Watchdog Hilo
life is
incoming.
all about how you see things and how you look at it. So there's always a various different way of looking at things. So anyways, narcissists. So like, you have to think of yourself at some point.
Hostile RCXD
You have to
incoming.
have some kind of level of like self, otherwise you let yourself go, right? So you remember everything in this world, you know. Everything in this world has a like, you know, like too little or too much, right? Today, man, just for breakfast, I feel like I'm eating a fucking ton of food. And then for lunch, I'm gonna have chicken, fries, potatoes.
Skewer incoming. You're losing.
So I have this chocolate protein mix and chocolate milk, and so just that alone, 1,300 calories. So adding peanut butter to that, I'm adding egg to that. So just that shake on its own is a deal. And chocolate milk.
Hostiles released a skewer.
So one time, okay, so this is an adult themed story. I know that a lot of people aren't going to be able to understand that, but whatever. So I have a buddy named Ken. I have a few buddies named Ken. There's a lot of Kens. So Ken's like, oh, come over. I have a few friends over. So I come over, and then two of the friends like disappear into the bedroom, and then me and Ken kind of like start doing it. So like so I'm like a top situation. Sometimes in the bottom, sometimes the top. I'm very like switch. So Ken's like ready to go, and so I get to business. I think maybe I started massaging him, and then all of a sudden I just went to town.
Enemy care package dropping.
So like I like ass, really like ass. I really like eating ass. Okay, so I like clean ass. I really, really like it.
Everybody failed.
I
This
like aim
operation
for
needs a
clean
hard
ass.
reboot.
I'm gonna top. Better be clean. Super clean world. Love cleanity. I don't know if cleanity is a word. I wish it was. I love clean things. Super clean. Clean, clean, clean as a whistle. Fucking super, super cleaned out. Clean. Everything's clean. Like, think about, like, you washed your armpits, you washed your body, everything's super washed. You're washed, I'm washed, everybody's washed. Okay? We're clean. We're going into this. Okay? It's different when you're clean. Okay? Also, too, sometimes everything is shaved. Even in certain areas, you're like, oh wow, like I've never seen you like completely shaved everywhere. You're so clean and shaven and good. Here's another thing too. When you've like, been out on whatever, like okay, so baseboarding, the guys used to be out on like whatever, and I used to pick them up and they used to be like hairy, like wild men. They're like, oh sorry, I was out on whatever. And like that's hot too, like really hairy, wildly kind of like, oh yeah, I was in the fucking wild with the animals, forging my way. Gotta make do with what we have. Spit on it too. Like oh my god, all right, let's play. Like, my god, I don't know. I'm a different person. I do things differently. I like to go down every avenue. So like, okay, so like when you're playing with someone and like you're in an apartment, like your voice travels, right? So like I'm having sex, right? And then I didn't realize that I'm like using my ability or whatever. But then I'm like, oh, like I can go again. And like everyone's like, sorry, what? And I'm like, and then I started doing it, and I'm doing this thing, and then everyone's listening to me. They're like, how can you do it? How can you just keep going? It's like the bunny. What is that one called? Energizer Bunny. Let's go again. Oh, it's so hard. Let's go again. And everyone's like, okay, like, are you guys done? And I'm like, okay, I gotta go. They're like, oh, you're gonna leave? And I'm like, oh, just here for Ken. Like, okay, but then there's like, so then also too, the other guy, or with the other guy, his name was Ken too. And okay, so the one that I had sex with at the party, he was like white Ken. And the other one was black Ken. White Ken, black Ken. Okay, different, right? Okay, so white Ken I top, black Ken tops me. So like it's a bit of a different situation. White Ken, I like bang until I fucking blow, and it's so fucking good, and it's so fucking, it just fits perfectly, and it's a nice tightness. It's not like it's gonna like break your dick off tight. It's like a nice dick. It's like a nice tightness. Anyway, so Ken is huge. And so, like, sometimes when I'm doing it with black Ken, sorry. Because, okay, so white Ken, I just talk. I like his little fucking man pussies. And I just like his pussy, and he lets me massage him, and it's super hot. It's a fantastic time. Okay, so black Ken does that to me. And he can pick me up, and he fits me like I'm a glove, and it's super tight. Okay, so big black Ken, he makes me fucking come a bunch of times. Like I don't even need to touch myself. I just start fucking coming because it's just so different. That it's exciting. It's like, oh my gosh, this is so different. There's like an artistic contrast. Also too, can I tell you, I feel like I'm instantaneously like the yin and yang symbol. That, I don't know, like it's different, it's a different kind of time. Also too, like, there's only a certain type, like, I've had sex with a lot of different dudes. But like, this Ken this Ken squared combo yin yang situation, I thought it was hot. You know, if I would do it again and we were at a party, I would request that we do like a train because I'm very rare experience with that. You have to remember, I'm like a kept man. Everyone wants me like kept alone to them and locked away and locked in a room and oh he's my possession and no he's too powerful and no I will keep him for myself. I'm not allowed to leave. I'm allowed to go. I'm not to be kept alone. That's how it's been my whole life. That's how it's always been. So it would be exciting to like explore and live for once in my life, you know? Fucking gypsy ass. Okay, also too, when I say Ken, like there's a lot of Kens. So like it'll probably be very difficult to figure out which one because there's so many. Like I didn't realize also too, sometimes I say names and I'm like, oh and like how about this one? And this Rob, and this Rob, and this Rob, and Uncle Rob, and Rob that was my boss from 2 jobs ago, and then this other Rob. Oh, and then this other Rob that like I used to do this what's it called, drywall with. Like, there's so many people with the exact same name, and then I say one name, and I feel like I'm like throwing a fucking, and it's like a ripple effect, and I'm just like calling out all these people from all these different timelines, and it's like, oh shit.
Care package detected overhead.
Also, too, I think this is a play on the reality that no one has any creativity anymore, and everybody just has the same, you know that? Like, also, too, this is a play on the idea that no one has a nickname, no one is creative, no one has, like, you know, a different life, everybody has the exact same. Oh, and my son will be named Rob, and his brother will be named Rob, his father will be named Rob, and his cousin will be named Rob. And it's like, is everybody's name Rob? Like, why?
That mission is a failure.
Or David. Oh, and his name will be David, and his name will be David, and his name will be David. Or Mark. Oh, Mark. Oh, a lot of Kevins, too. A lot of Kevins. Okay, can I tell you? Hot. I know really, really hot Kevins. Like, all the Kevins that I know, fucking, they're super sexy. I don't know why. It's like unhealthy. It's an unhealthy amount. If you are named Kevin, you're hot. I don't know, like, I don't know any unhot Kevins. They're all hot. They're like, oh, we're gonna show you the most unhottest Kevin now, you fucking bitch. Like, no, don't ruin the Kevins for me, please. I love Kevin. No, please, no. We're gonna do it. We're gonna ruin it. Like, I'll ruin anything else. So